Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at common mistakes for Koshinage, so hip throws. And so we're going to be showing you a few different things that we see that are common sort of misunderstandings or mistakes that happened with these hip throws. So stay tuned and you'll see what we're talking about.
So let's take a look at a few points that are important for the way we do Koshinage technique in our style of Aikido. And one thing is, let's start with a simple one like the katate dori. One thing is that as I enter with a temi, I want to grab the wrist. There are some reasons for this. One of them is that if in case I miss the Koshinage, if I miss the technique somewhere, I'm still holding onto the wrist, I can turn into another technique with this afterwards. So this is a helpful point. Make sure that you don't just go up here, but that you really grab the wrist. Okay. Now, as I'm entering, I need to position myself correctly. So maybe let's try this one on the other side, actually. And let's stand a bit like this. So, as I'm entering here, I do the atemi. The important thing is that I position my front foot now between uke's feet. And as I go down, I position myself perpendicular to the uke's position. So I'm really like turned with the side towards uke. And then as I'm going down, as I'm leaning in, I need to descend enough to be underneath his center with my hips. Okay, so, and actually with the lower back. So I need to go down here and make sure that when I load him, that he simply rolls over my lower back. Okay, so I need to get down enough. I cannot do it here staying too high because it will not work. Okay. So, talking about this, going down and preparing for the rollover, actually I need to glue my lower back to his hips underneath the center. So I'm going down here, and a nice way of doing it is that I try to look at his face. So as I go down, I try to look at his face. This enables me actually to turn my back towards him, and when I shift over, I can load him on my lower back. Now the important point here is that I don't want to load him too high on my back, because then my back will be overcharged, overloaded, and I won't be able to support it. It will be hard for my body to support his weight. So I need to make sure that he goes over the lower back, not too high, and also not too low, because then he will just go around. So this is also one of the things that are important, that you need to avoid making a mistake there, is not to go too high or too low, but on the right position. And a nice way to practice this is what I was just showing, that you actually just load up the uke without actually throwing him. And then if the uke stays here, in this position, balanced on your lower back, and you can support it and even walk with the uke without having too much load on your back, on your spine, it means that you're in the correct position. Okay? And that's mainly the most common mistakes. So thanks for watching. Let us know if you see any others in your practice, in your dojos, and talk to you again in another video. Thanks for watching.